The day I took over the crime syndicate, I shut down every loan shark operation and underground casino, and made them sit in a classroom learning labor law and business management. Not just because my old man said the only way to survive was to go legit, but because my closest brother turned out to be a cop. I stood at the head of the conference table. Starting today, Longhead Group answers to me, Zhang Chen. I scanned the room. These guys were technically my uncles, the old guard who built this empire with my dad. Smoke in the air, every face dripping with defiance and suspicion. My dad was the last chairman of Longhead Group. He went suddenly, so they yanked me back from my MBA overseas to take over this mess. Uncle Bao, the number 2, was this bald dude in a loud Hawaiian shirt with a gold chain around his neck. He kicked his feet up on the table and pointed at me with his cigar. Young Chen, we respected your dad. He was a real one. But you? You went off to study abroad. You even know how this game works? You know how to collect debts? How to take turf? I kept my cool, let a calm smirk cross my face, and tapped the table lightly. Uncle Bao. Times have changed. I slid a document across the table, the brand new Longhead Group Corporate Code of Conduct. Rule 1. Effective immediately, all loan sharking and underground gambling operations are dissolved. Everyone involved transfers to our newly formed Debt Recovery Division and Leisure Entertainment Division. The second those words left my mouth, the whole room exploded. Uncle Bao kicked his chair over, shot to his feet, and got right in my face. You crazy? This is our foundation. Cut off the money and the boys got nothing. Nobody's gonna roll with you broke. This kid's trying to bury us all. My most trusted guy, Li Hao, stood behind me and built like a tank. Easy, Li Hao, we're civilized now. Use your head, not your fists. I ignored the chaos and calmly kept going. Rule 2. Every employee signs a formal labor contract. The group covers everyone's full benefits package. The room went dead silent. You could hear a pin drop. Everyone just stared at me, completely mind blown. Uncle Bao stood there with his mouth open for a solid minute. Benefits package? The hell is that? I smiled, cool as ever, and turned to the sharp-looking woman in gold-rimmed glasses sitting beside me. Manager Zhang, would you do the honors? Manager Zhang stood up, adjusted her glasses, walked to the projector, and clicked it on. The screen lit up. Employee rights under labor law. She turned to the room and cleared her throat. The benefits package covers pension, medical, unemployment, work injury, and maternity insurance, plus a housing fund. Watching a room full of tatted-up thugs sitting there like kindergartners getting a lecture on labor law. Li Hao's shoulders were shaking behind me. I glanced back. He was biting his lip hard, eyes full of shock and confusion like I'd never seen before. I cleared my throat and cut her off. Time to drop the third bombshell. Rule 3, we're setting up a corporate culture department. All employees must complete a 1-week onboarding training, covering modern business management, teamwork, and legal basics. Uncle Bao was completely done. He dropped back into his chair and muttered, "It's over. This kid's gonna run Longhead into the ground." I walked up and looked down at him. Not into the ground, into a new era. I picked up his cigar and slowly stubbed it out in the ashtray. The old way of doing things? Trash. Uncle Bao stared at me, the fat on his face twitching. After the meeting, Li Hao followed me back to the office. Bro, is this actually gonna work? He looked like he hadn't used the bathroom in 3 days. He'd been by my side since my dad was alive. Quiet for 3 years, but the best fighter and the most loyal guy I had. I always treated him like real family. These guys are rough around the edges. Making them sit through classes is basically torture. And the benefits package sounds great, but where's the money even coming from? I walked to the floor-to-ceiling window and looked out at the city below. Li Hao, you still don't get it. The most profitable businesses are the ones that'll land you in prison, but the smartest money, it lives right on the edge of the law. I turned back to my desk, pulled a thick stack of papers from the drawer, and dropped it in front of him. That's my market research report. Our old business was profitable, sure, but one arrest wipes out the first half of your life. That's why we're pivoting. Li Hao picked it up and flipped to the first page. The title read, Market Analysis of the Local Security Services Industry and Feasibility Report on Longhead Group's Transition. He froze. His fingers gripped the edge of the paper. A security company? I snapped my fingers. Exactly. Longhead Group is going to be the biggest, most professional security firm in the city. The collections crew becomes a legit asset management company. The boys who used to watch the warehouses, full security training, licensed, working high-end properties and private bodyguard gigs. Li Hao's jaw dropped. His brain had completely checked out. And you're shocked by this? Wait till I tell you about the cybersecurity division. You'd probably pass out on the spot. Cyber what? What are you even talking about? I didn't give him time to process. Orders. Li Hao, you're now head of the security division. First thing, collect everyone's ID info and hand it to Manager Zhang to get them onboarded and enrolled in benefits. Li Hao stood there like he'd been struck by lightning. Over the next week, the whole Longhead Group fell into this eerie, surreal vibe. The hall that used to host war councils before street fights? Now it's a bright, clean training room. A bunch of jacked up guys in matching Longhead Group polos, each holding a copy of the labor contract law, nodding off like they're back in high school. I sidelined Uncle Bao and the old guard by giving them a fancy title, the Strategic Advisory Committee. Their job? Drink tea and read the newspaper. Uncle Bao's blood pressure nearly hit 200. Meanwhile, Li Hao became the busiest guy in the building, going around with a little notebook, logging everyone's personal info one by one. Name, Doggy. Legal name on ID, Wang Fugui. Age, 28. Registered residency, none. Li Hao slowly started feeling like something was off. He didn't feel like a crime boss anymore, more like a clerk at the police registration desk. And the part that really broke him? Every night he had to report back to his superior, Detective Zhang of the Criminal Investigation Unit, on his undercover work.